Hey there, my fellow Saggies. How's it going? It's Jen here. We're doing, I don't know if I'm talking so quietly, but we're doing a mid-April check-in. Whoops. So really clearly when I started doing some channeling, right off I saw the number 3. And what it felt like to me was things needing, a couple things, either like things needing to be done in 3 different parts or 3 different steps. Then I kind of got off on a tangent a little bit in my brain because then I saw, or 3 distinct occurrences. Um, you know how you meet someone and all of a sudden this person who you've never met in your life, you see everywhere? I don't know if that happens. I think it happens to everyone. So it could be something like that you meet or, this person and then all of a sudden see them, many times sort of close together or something like that. But you got a bonus card there. And then, or you get, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble reading my writing. I don't have bad writing, or you get a sign 3 times in a row. It is a sign. So if you've been looking for a sign, or even if you haven't, and I almost hate to give examples because this doesn't mean this is what would happen to you, but maybe look at that one came out. Nice. Yeah, just you've been trying to I'm not even going to give an example because I'm having trouble coming up with one, so maybe that means I shouldn't even give one. So, okay, so the next little bit I got was I was holding the stone, and all of a sudden I realized my hand was like clenching it, like really hard. And it made me kind of stop and look at my hand and open it up and relax it. You know how until someone tells you to breathe, sometimes you don't even realize you're holding your breath? It's that type of a thing where you don't even realize you've been, it reminds me, in college I went to Acapulco for spring break, and I've never been going into Mexico City. The turbulence was, I've never been on a plane with turbulence that bad. And it was all during the landing. And we landed, and all of a sudden, the girl next to me, who I did not know at all, looks over and realized that she's been holding my arm, like for the last 10 minutes or something, like really tight. It was fine. I didn't care at all. And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." It could be something like just you didn't even realize it. So it's kind of like a letting go. So let me read what I wrote. That may be occurring in your life in some way. Letting go of anxiety that was manifesting as control. Yeah. There are some very positive changes coming in for Sag. Oh, damn, I dropped my pencil. We love that feeling of being free and having flexibility. We don't like feeling trapped ourselves. And some of these changes, whatever this changes or changes coming in, maybe it's 3 different things. That could be if you get a new job and you move, and you know what I mean? There could be like 3 things you had to do in succession too. But whatever this change is, we will have that feeling due to the changes that are happening, that we have maybe more control over our lives instead of feeling like outside forces. I've never thought of it that way. I've never thought of Saggies as being controlling, yet I know I am controlling. I'm Sun Sag and Sag rising, so a whole lot of Sag. But I do notice that I am a controlling person. So that's interesting. So we don't like other people controlling our lives. That's that freedom loving. So sometimes it can be less carefree and spontaneous than maybe we think it is. But I feel as though it's going, regardless, we will feel much freer. Let's look at the cards. Knight of Cups. So I do see potentially someone coming in. So this could be that person you meet and now you run into all the time, or you just run into and then you see, or there's some synchronicity. Maybe it's someone at work and all of a sudden you're in, 3 Zooms over, in pretty close time. And it's like, aha, you kind of, I don't know, it just presents itself. This is an offer that elicits a positive emotional response. So with cups, it's emotions. Could definitely be being asked out, or you asking someone out. I'm drawn to the dolphin for some reason, and I've had these cards for quite some time, many years. I love Barbara Moore's decks. They read, so I have that and this one and the steampunk tarot, which I am not into steampunk. Sorry if you're not into cards. Sorry, I'm not really into that dirty, grimy steampunk theme. But those cards read so beautifully. It's the same thing with these cards. Like a lot of the major arcana is just a person on something, on a chair, on a just like a platform, whatever, a dolphin. This isn't a major arcana, but you still get this energy. Like she just infuses it with energy. Oh my God, people, I'm selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace and it's so irritating. Okay, let's get back to the reading, Jen. Two of Swords. So, okay, Ace of Wands, definitely a romantic, good Lord, a romantic feeling. I mean, this is a very phallic card, kind of like the dolphin. That's what, oh my God. So not only do we have this emotional response that's happening, we have this inspiration, this passion, this being fired up and enthusiastic and active and feeling energetic, just flooding into us. This can be creativity. This can be a new job. This can be a new idea, entrepreneurial, creative endeavor. And then, oh my God, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing now are this Two of Swords, this decision. It's almost, God, for some of you, it could be that you met someone, but now you have this. So this Ace of Pentacles is a new job. It's something tangible. Like you talk about change, you would see, like you wouldn't live in the same place anymore. You would take a different route to work. You would have a different place you sat at work, even if you're at the same company. I've had 3 different jobs where I work now, but I'm still at the same company. But and each time I still haven't parked in the same parking lot, but I went from parking in a certain area to then the building was on the other side of the parking lot, so I'd park on the other side of the parking lot. Now I'm parking back in the other, because I'm back in the building I started in. Anyway, yeah, you could buy a house, you could move, new money coming in. Definitely a job offer is very strong for you guys. Or an offer, a love offer, any sort of offer, I guess, is coming in. But it seems like there are 2. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Fuck. And you need to make a decision, right? That's really what the Two of Swords is about. I shouldn't say obviously, because if you're not a tarot reader, why would you know that? So you're really going within. You're protecting your heart. The way she has those swords crossed. Crossed. So you're going into your brain, into your head, into your mind, and trying to make a decision that way. You kind of have all the other, your mind's going to sort of be the tiebreaker because you have your emotions coming in here, and this is like newness, an offer, heart-wise, emotion-wise. Then you have the Ace of Wands, so we have another offer, another potential new beginning here. This is all those things I said. And then so we have water, fire, now we have earth over here. Okay, this could be a change in your routine, a change in your health habits, a change, anything that you tend to see the Ace of Pentacles, you tend to be manifest itself in everyday life, like something you can see the difference. You can physically, it's different. It's of the earth. You'll notice a change in your routine because of this new offer. And it's kind of a little, here are the three things that came up in the channeling. Oh, I didn't really think of it that way. But your head is going to be the tiebreaker. Like, really, I can see this is a happy problem, or trying to figure out how to juggle all of them, or what makes the most sense for you. We do have on April 27th a full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio. Scorpio is intense. It's, what is that? Still waters run deep. There is a lot going on beneath the surface of a Scorpio. And I can see this full moon bringing things to the surface for you. And this could be where that change, that release comes from, that holding on too tightly to something, where we maybe have to let go. I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's like, okay, I'm really going to have to let go of something, of some, I don't know, maybe you even sort of had a crush, or were still pining away over a past love or a crush. And it was weird. It was like you had to let go of this, really at this point, fantasy over something real. Because, this happens to me. It's kind of embarrassing. But it seems like the guys I'm interested in are never available. Like, it would never happen because they're either married or, I don't know. Usually they're married or something. So it's like not even a possibility. Yeah, I don't, okay. Trying to think of where I was going with that. Sometimes when my brain goes blank, it's just my mind saying, okay, just stop. That's enough. You've said enough. I'm drawn to the malachite back here. Oh, great. I'm going to knock everything. The reading's kind of over, but I feel like there's something else. Like, I want to pull. Let's try to get some clarity on what these. Where am I, Lenormand? Excuse me. Okay, right here. Let's take a Lenormand and see if we can figure out what each of these sort of offers, like what area of our lives, maybe. Fox. So the love offer is, I'm sorry, I have to take some medication. So this offer that elicits emotional response, we have the fox. Now the fox is, a fox is known to be sneaky. A fox is known to not be very forthcoming. They kind of lurk about. That sounds creepy. I don't mean it to be creepy. But there is a little bit of a negative twist to the fox card. We got two more. Ace of Wands is commitment. and the garden. Oh, going out and gardening, literally. That's a gathering. Okay, so you could get asked. I'm a little bit stumped on the fox, but the Ace of Wands with the ring. This is, a commitment. Think of a contract. And then the garden is a celebration, a gathering of people. Could be a party, could be a work function or something like that. You could meet someone at this work gathering. Sometimes these are via Zoom, safely. But this contract feels like something more. Could be a house with a garden. Could just be starting a garden that brings you a lot of joy. That would go really well with the Pentacles cards. Yeah, so sometime kind of commitment. But there's something, I don't know. If you get a gut feeling, it's kind of like those three signs. Three signs. Trust your gut, right? If you see sort of little red flags or just get that feeling, I would definitely trust that. That could be something you're getting away from. I talked about, if you've been pining over someone or really allowing someone from the past to really consume your thoughts. It sounds like maybe they were not, on the up and up, and maybe that's what you need to let go in order for this new opportunity to come in. Interesting. All right, Sag. Have a great rest of April. Take care.